the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
And now, please welcome Pastor Sam Foley from Port Orange, Florida, to deliver tonight's invocation.
Father, we ask today that you protect and bless those who participate in this race. May they use good sportsmanship and respect for each other. And we'll thank you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The Freedom 76 is one of those events on the PRO calendar that you can just away from. One of the ones that you have your name on to try and win. One of the ones that you try the hardest to win at. And that is where we find ourselves tonight. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Freedom 76 from Eldora Speedway with the PRO Pretend Racing Online series presented by PRO, Netcode Esports, TMJ Racing, and CJAuto21.com. My name is Zach Krieger. I'll be taking you through all of the action tonight as we get ready to go 76 laps. 76 rotations around this great Eldora Raceway. Practice session right before qualifying starting to wrap up real quickly. We'll take a look here at one of our top 4 drivers. Driver in 4th place, the 38 machine of Billy Barros, ripping that low line through turns 3 and 4. 76 laps stand on the cards for 14 drivers signed in tonight as we go. Pretty exciting night, to say the very least, and I know I cannot wait. Session, like I said, about 20 seconds left here in the session. We'll take a quick look at our standings. Austin O'Neill right now up top with Josh Gerlach, John Borst, and Billy Barros in the top 4. Nick Conan, Casey Miller, Ace Bodenhammer, Chad Cole, Garrett Boyd, Anthony DeBarro, Chris Gabru, Tucker Halliday, Travis Hess, and Jason in the Violet. The 14 cars with the checkered flag going out here in the practice session. Qualifying. We'll pull out onto the raceway right now. And a very long qualifying, to say the very least, as we will have single car qualifying to determine our starting order. So not 100% sure who's going to be the first car out. I unfortunately do not have the lineup, but we will keep an eye on it at least. I may actually have the lineup. I, in fact, do have the lineup. Should probably look at that. So, the first car to be going out here will be the 25 machine pulling out onto the raceway right now. That is the driver out of Madison, Wisconsin in the 25, the NOS Energy Drink 25, to say the very least. This is Chris Giberu in the 25 machine. Sorry, Gibbo in the 25 machine. Former B-Main Heat Race winner with the PRO cars, ripping that middle line. Seeing the green flag here. Goes up top instantly with 14.09, for the 25 machine. Obviously going to be the fastest, as he is the first car to go out to qualify. Lap time will be cool. Not as good at a 14.25. So Gibru. Keep tripping on the name, my mistake, Chris. He'll go to the top, of course, as the first car out. Next car we'll see on to the raceway, the 38 machine. That's going to be the driver out of Bremerton, Washington in the Mosquito Eaters don't actually eat mosquitoes, fun fact. 38 machine, that is Billy Barros. Billy Barros in the 38. First time by goes to the top of the board at a 13.87 for the 38 machine. We'll see him go low through turns 3 and 4, potentially try and get just a little bit better as he works his way onto the front straightaway. Second lap time not as quick at a 13.88, so identical lap times for his 2 laps for the 38 machine. Goes to the top of the board. We'll see the 05 machine pull out onto the raceway next. The 05 machine, this is Casey Miller. Casey Miller in the 05. Miller takes the green flag on his first run, works through the middle in turns 1 and 2, and works down the back straightaway going into turns 3 and 4. Casey Miller goes over the line. He will go second quick at a 13.89, 13.89 for the 05 machine. So 100th off of the pole time. We'll see if he can go quick time here as he works through turns 3 and 4 once again. Just a little bit higher, I think, this time. He'll go over the line. Will not improve at 13.96. So 13.96 for the 05. Next car coming on to the raceway, the 27 machine. This is the 27 machine of Anthony DeBarro. Anthony DeBarro in the 27 works that high line, gets a good run onto the front straightaway down through turns 3 and 4. He'll see the green flag on his first run. DeBarro in that 27 machine will cross the line. He will go quick time at a 13.87. 13.87 goes just a little bit faster than Billy Barrows. He'll take the quick time here on his first lap. Does he have anything better through turns 3 and 4 on his second time by? Second time by, not as quick at a 13.95. So a 13.87 puts Anthony DeBarro up at quick time. We will see the next machine onto the raceway. The 17 machine works up that high line. This is the 17 machine, the driver out of Madison, Wisconsin. This is the 17 machine of Chad Cole. Chad Cole in the 17 machine, an old Bill Baylog paint schema racer out here in the Cheese State. Chad Cole works down the front straightaway over the line. His first time, 5th quick, got in 14.21, 14.21 for the 17 machine. Gotta say, I definitely love the Bill Baylog throwback. Second time, not as quick at a 14.33. Next up onto the raceway, the driver out of Bondul, Wisconsin. In the Ace Autos DNC Designs Jam Sounds number 59H. This is Travis Hess. Travis Hess in the 59H. Fun little fact about Travis Hess, he does believe pineapple belongs on pizza, so you can attack him as much as you want for that opinion as he works through turns 3 and 4 on his first time by. First time by over the line, 6 quick out of 15.63, 15.63 for the 59H. 59H works through 3 and 4 on his second time by. He will go a little quicker, keeps him 6th at 15.13, 15.13 for the 59H of Travis Hess. Next car out onto the raceway. It's the 110 machine as he works up along that high line. Sees the green flag. This is the driver out of Cactus Flats, Missouri. In the AB Squared Incorporated, Bammers Towing, The Big Les Show, Mr. Wang and Dr. Mary J. Associates, Marlboro, 7-Eleven Memorial Fund number 11. That's Austin O'Neill. Austin O'Neill in the 110 car. O'Neill's first time by doesn't hit, unfortunately. He'll only have one lap to try and do his best as he works through turns 3 and 4 once again and work down the front straightaway this time by. Over the line. Quick time for Austin O'Neill at a 13.75, 13.75 for the 110 machine of Austin O'Neill, and he will go quick time. Next up onto the raceway, we'll see the 21 machine pull out onto the racing surface right now. The driver out of Nazareth, Pennsylvania, in the CJ Automotive Dizzy Motorsports number 21. This is Nick Cone. Nick Cone in the 21 machine sees the green flag on his first run. Almost back-to-back Freedom 76 winner back in 2021 and 2022. Lost lead with 2 to go in 22, unfortunately, so a one-time winner. On the racing surface right now, he will go 5th quick for Nick Cone at a 13.93, 13.93 for the 21 machine. Last year's Sidewinders Dirt Champion in the PRO division, so he'll take over the line. He will go quicker. Goes 4th quick at 13.88. Next up onto the raceway, the 71 machine. Actually, sorry, the 5 machine. The driver out of Burdon, Iowa, in the Netcode brands. Always race day, netcodeshop.com. Number 5, this is Josh Gerlach. Josh Gerlach in the 5 machine. The 2021B Sidewinder Dirt Series champion rips the high line through turns 3 and 4 on his first lap time. He'll come over the line. He will go 6th quick, got a 14.02, 14.02 for the 5 machine, goes 6th quick. He'll work it a little bit lower through 3 and 4 on his second lap time. Is it any better? That's the question. Garlic over the line. Will not improve. 13.95 stays his time. Next up onto the racing surface, somebody that I know pretty well, I've seen pretty well in that 21 machine. This is Garrett Boyd. Garrett Boyd in the 21 machine sees the green flag on his first lap time. We'll see what Boyd has to offer here as he works through the corners. Boyd over the line, his first lap time puts him 7th quick at a 14.02, 14.02 for the 21 machine of Garrett Boyd. Works down the back straightaway through turns 3 and 4. Good line through 3 and 4. I think that middle line really where it is at. He'll come over the line. Does not improve, stays 7th quick. Next up onto the raceway, the 2022 BPRO Sidewinders Dirt Champion in the Yeti Outdoors Eskimo Ice Fishing Gear, number 86 JR, the driver out of Faribault, Minnesota. That's John Borst. John Borst in the 86 JR. Borst, that red, black, and plaid machine, rips that high line through 3 and 4 on his first lap time. We'll see where he does go. Over the line, 8th quick at a 14.07, 14.07 for the 86 JR. Works down the back straightaway through turns 3 and 4. Is going to keep it right under that slick. Runs just close to that wall there. He'll come over the line. He will improve up to 6th quick at a 13.94, 13.94 for the 86 JR. Next up onto the racing surface, let's take a look here at the 14 machine. This is the driver out of Cactus Flats, Missouri, in the AB Squared Incorporated Bammers Towing Big Lens Show, Mr. Wang and Dr. Mary J. Associates, Marlboro, number 14. This is Ace Bodenhammer. Bodenhammer in the 14 machine, up on the high line on his first lap time. We'll see where he goes over the line. He will go 11th quick at a 14.27, 14.27 for the 14 machine. 2 cars left to qualify after Bodenhammer. We'll see what his second lap time is as he goes over the line. Improves up to 9th quick at a 14.04. So 14.04, Bodenhammer's fastest time. Next up onto the racing surface, we'll see the driver out of West Monroe in the Premier Racing Setups number 16. Right here, this is Tucker Halliday. Tucker Halliday in the 16 machine. Sees the green flag on his first lap time. And that 16 machine looks pretty fast as he rips that high line through turns 3 and 4. Gets a little loose on exit. We'll see where that puts him. That puts him 12th quick at a 14.23, 14.23 for the 16 machine. Down the back straightaway, he will go through turns 3 and 4. Keeps it a little bit lower. It always seems like it's the high line lap 1, low line lap 2 through 3 and 4. His second lap time will go 1 spot quicker up to 11th at a 14.15, 14.15. Final car to qualify. We'll pull out onto the racing surface. The driver out of Green Bay, Wisconsin, Leadfoot Racing Entertainment, Auto Aces, Jam Sounds, DJ Service, Buckeye Contracting, Maverick Simulators Racing, number 45J. This right here is Jason LaViolette. Jason LaViolette, one of the premier guys here in the PRO series, rips that low line through turns 1 and 2. Final car to go here in our qualifying session. He'll come over the line. He'll go 10th quick at a 14.05, 14.05. Runs in an old Danny Schlafer sprint car chassis that he made into his rig. Danny Schlafer, of course, multi-time champion out here in Wisconsin. He'll come over the line. He will not improve at a 1.415, so a 14.05 for LaViolette will be his fastest time, and that'll put him 10th quick. So Austin O'Neill will take the quick time award tonight in that 110 machine with Anthony DeBarro, Billy Barros, your top 3. Nick Cohn and Casey Miller rounds out the top 5. As we will get everybody situated. The checkered flag coming out here on the qualifying session, so we will move into our heat races. Coming up here in just a short second. And we will get the lineup here for heat race number 1. It's going to look like this. The Dizzy Motorsports number 5 machine of Josh Gerlach will start from the pole with Casey Miller in that long lane racing number 05 starting alongside him. Billy Barros in the 38 machine will start alongside quick qualifier on the night Austin O'Neill in that 110 machine, so a 4-car invert here for our heat races. Ace Bonehammer in the 14 and Chris Gabu in the 25 will be 5th and 6th, with Chad Cole in the 17 rounding out our 7 cars here in heat race number 1. So we get our cars lined up here in the pit lane. We will get ready to go heat racing here at Eldora for the Freedom 76. It's an all number 5 front row here in heat race number 1. With Gerlach and Miller, the front row. Or as his name may suggest, Josh Garlick, if you look at his nameplate right under the Victory Fuel sponsorship right there. So we will get ready to go. Gerlach and Miller, Barros and O'Neill, Bonehammer, Gabu, and Cole. Your 7 cars here in the heat race. Everybody going to make it into our A main a little bit later on in the night. 76 laps of an A main to be exact. As they'll work on to the front, or start into turns 3 and 4, they'll work on to the front straightaway, and we will get ready to go racing here for the PRO Freedom 76 heat race number 1 underway. Gerlach works down the back straightaway, your leader. Barros moves to the inside just under Casey Miller. Josh Gerlach will lead lap 1. Billy Barros will come home or be in second. Austin O'Neill making moves up into that 3rd place already. He's trying to work that high line. We see some cars getting out of shape a little bit further on in the back. Everybody's going to keep it straight and narrow. Lap 2 in the battle is for the 2nd place spot. Austin O'Neill, Billy Barros battling it out side by side. Don't look now, but Casey Miller might try to get involved in that battle as well. They work down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Gets close there between the 2nd and 3rd. O'Neill has it at the line, but Barros with momentum up high, still trying to challenge. Casey Miller now going to move in a little bit further back, try and take that 3rd place spot right back. Doesn't look like he has it quite yet as he gets side by side with Barros. A little bit of contact there potentially between Miller and Barros. Wow, we got a battle for a race lead. Austin O'Neill, your quick qualifier on the night, trying to challenge that 5 machine of Josh Gerlach. Down the back straightaway in the turns 3 and 4. O'Neill down low, Gerlach up top. Who's got it at the line? It's going to be O'Neill. Austin O'Neill, your new race leader. Josh Gerlach right behind him. Billy Barros in that 3rd place spot. Casey Miller 4th. Ace Bodenhammer in 5th. 2 laps to go here at Eldora in heat race number 1. They work down the back straightaway, and it's single file now throughout the field. As everybody just trying to keep it straight. I think everybody's kind of okay with their positions as at the time. White flag comes out here. A little bit of a pressure from behind from Billy Barros on Josh Gerlach. Doesn't look like it's going to happen though, as through turns 3 and 4. Austin O'Neill in the AB Squared Incorporated number 11. Gonna bring home the heat race win. Josh Gerlach will come home second. Billy Barrows third, with Casey Miller rounding out your top 4. We'll move into heat race number 2, and it'll look like this. The Boyd Power Sports number 121, or 21 as it will be shown, is Garrett Boyd, and he'll be starting from the pole with John Borst in the Disney Motorsports number 86 alongside him. Nick Cohan in the Disney Motorsports number 21 as well will be starting from third with another Disney Motorsports car, the 27 of Anthony DeBarro. Jason LaViolette in the 045 will start from fifth with the Premier Racing Setups number 16 alongside him in sixth. That's Tucker Halliday. Travis Hess in the 59 machine will be starting shotgun on the field in the 7th place spot here in heat race number 2, the final heat race of the night. So, Boyd and Borst, try saying that 5 times fast. Your 2 cars here in heat race number 2 on the front row. And Boyd going to bring them to the green as we work through the green. Green flag is out here in heat race number 2. Nick Cohan moving up the field already. He moves into that 2nd place spot real fast. Challenging that 86 machine who's going to get out of shape. Borst goes up the track. You got to do that. Or 3rd place driver is Anthony DeBarro moves into it. Big battle throughout the pack behind as they work down the front straightaway. Garrett Boyd, your leader, but he's not gone quite yet as Anthony DeBarro right behind him, catching his rear bumper. DeBarro gets a little bit loose off of the corner, going to put him just a little bit back, but we're still keeping an eye on that 27 machine because he's looking pretty strong. Trying to make a move to the inside here of Boyd. Boyd gets a little bit loose. They work down the back straightaway side by side. Through turns 3 and 4, DeBarro down low, Boyd up top. Anthony DeBarro, your new race leader with 4 laps to go. Don't count out Noah Cohan a little bit further back behind him. He's been slowly starting to catch him. Contact between Boyd and DeBarro. They both keep it straight, but here comes Josh Cohan. Cohan trying, like I said, trying to steal a better finish. Goes up top around Garrett Boyd. 3-car battle for your race lead now with just 3 laps to go as the laps tick down. Down the front straightaway they go, side by side for the 2nd spot. Boyd and Cohan. Cohan with momentum down the back straightaway gets the run on Boyd. Through turns 3 and 4, DeBarro still your leader, but he's got Garrett Boyd right to his inside. White flag is out. Keeping an eye on our battle for your race lead as Anthony DeBarro under pressure now from Garrett Boyd. Boyd, 1 opportunity left. He's going to look 2 and 3 and 4. Here comes Nick Cohan. Who's it going to be out of the corner? Anthony DeBarro is going to get it done here in heat race number 2. Garrett Boyd, Nick Cohan, your top 3. John Borst brings it home in 4th. Tucker Halliday in 5th. Jason LaViolette 6th. And Travis Hess in 7th. But what a finish there to our final heat race of the night. Man, oh man. And we will move into our A-main as we get ready to go. 30 laps, then we'll have a competition caution. Go yellow for a little bit. Make sure everybody can get their setup, or sorry, we'll go an open red for about 5 minutes. Drivers can get their setup changes in, do whatever they need to do for the final 46 laps of this A-main. Now, of course, this timing tower will show 76 laps here, 30 laps in the first portion of the event. And your grid will look like this. Starting from the pole, the 110 machine. He's your quick qualifier on the night, and he will be starting from the pole in our feature. That's the 110 machine of Austin O'Neill. Alongside him, Anthony DeBarro in the 27. Josh Gerlach, Garrett Boyd keep row number 2 occupied, with 5th going to Billy Barrows and 6th, Nick Cohan. Casey Miller, John Borst, 7th and 8th. Ace Bodenhammer, Tucker Halliday, your top 10. Chris Gaboo, Jason LaViolette, Travis Hess, and Chad Cole and Travis Hess will round out your 14 cars here in our A-main as we get ready to go racing. 6 times here around this Ohio dirt track for the Freedom 76. A lot of fast cars here in the feature. In a very long feature, 76 laps. Will determine a Freedom 76 champion for the 2023 B season. They'll work through their 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, foot goes to the floor. We're green flag racing here at Eldora for the Freedom 76. Everybody through turn 1 cleanly, and it's Austin O'Neill, your leader. Josh Gerlach going back to work on Anthony DeBarro. Gerlach says, I still got something to prove here. He may have finished second in the heat race, but he is trying his best to make amends for it. Down to the inside goes the 5 machine on the 27. He'll go to work. Austin O'Neill, your leader right now with Anthony DeBarro, your second place car. Contact between Gerlach and DeBarros. DeBarro. They keep it straight. Now Gerlach down into the second place spot. Quickly goes back down to third. It's Billy Barrows and Garrett Boyd as well trying to get involved in this battle, all while Austin O'Neill starts to run away ahead. Through turns 3 and 4 and down the front straightaway they go. Big battle all over the racing surface for this second place spot. Looks like DeBarro has it for now. Josh Gerlach under pressure from the 21 machine of Garrett Boyd and the 38 machine of Billy Barrows. They work through the corner. Garrett Boyd now trying to pressure that 27 machine. The 27 machine bobbles. Anthony DeBarro once again under pressure now. DeBarro. Oh, he's going to get a piece of Gerlach. Gerlach going to get all sorts of loosey-goosey off of turn number 2. That's going to put him a little bit back. Billy Barrows gets caught behind it. Now it's a 2-car battle for the second place spot. Garrett Boyd still behind that 27 machine of Anthony DeBarro. Car into the wall a little bit further on behind. That was the 45 machine, I want to say, and it still is the 45 machine of Jason LaViolet. He'll get off the wall, keep it straight, we stay green. Now Gerlach works to the inside of DeBarro. Gets the move done, and now he sets his sights a little bit further up the racing surface. But here comes Anthony DeBarro. He's going to challenge right on back to move to try to go to the inside of that 5 machine. Doesn't work quite yet as they work down the back straightaway. Gerlach still holding down that second place spot. 3-car battle for the third place spot now as DeBarro under pressure from Barrows and Boyd. It's a battle of the bees here for the third place spot. Down the back straightaway they go. O'Neill, Gerlach, DeBarro, your top 3. Into the wall. Billy Barrows gonna get all sorts of up and into the wall. Boyd gonna get pushed back a little bit. And now Anthony DeBarro, a little less pressure behind him. He has his goal and sets his sights towards that second place spot in Josh Gerlach. They work down the back straightaway and move our eyes a little bit further back into the 4th place spot. Casey Miller holding down that 5th place, or that 05 machine in 4th. Billy Barrows in the 38 machine into 5th. Boyd now watches the battle because here comes Nick Cohan. Cohan moves up into that 6th place spot. Boyd under pressure from Tucker Halliday. Halliday rips that high line, makes his way past Boyd. We keep an eye a little bit further forward now on Billy Barrows, who's starting to close the gap on Casey Miller. Your leader, Austin O'Neill, out in front, got about a corner distance to the field. We'll ride on board with him here. Riding on board right now. with the 110 machine of Austin O'Neill. O'Neill goes into the wall a little bit. That's going to put him back just a little bit time-wise. He's got the lap car just in front of him with Travis Hess. Works to the inside of the 59H, puts him a lap down. "12 laps here in this first portion of our feature. Nick Cohan, Garrett Boyd battling it out side by side. Keeping an eye on the battle for 7th as Cohan in that 21 machine falls back behind Boyd. 10 laps to go here in in the first part of our A main. Boyd and Cohan battling it out for the 7th place spot. Cohan and Boyd keep swapping that position. Can't exactly tell who has it. Garrett Boyd right now holds it down, but Cohan good through 3 and 4 and good through 1 and 2. This time we'll drop, though, just a little bit back. We take a look a little bit further up. Travis Hess now under pressure from the 16 machine of Tucker Halliday. Halliday will go and put him a lap down. Take a look a little bit further back at Nick Cohan because here comes John Borst. Borst trying to work past him, can't quite do it. Boyd now going to try and pressure that 16 machine of Halliday. Going a little bit further up front because Casey Miller has moved to the back here of Anthony DeBarro. To the inside goes Casey Miller, looking to make the move count with a slide job through turns 1 and 2 on the 27 machine. Momentum on his side as side by side and through the slider goes DeBarro. Miller turns right back down under him. He's going to take a look to the inside and throw another slide job through turns 1 and 2. Battle is for the 3rd place spot. 5 laps to go, 4 now in the first portion of our A main. Side by side through turns 3 and 4. Give it to Casey Miller, but just by a hair. Miller and DeBarro battling it out for the 3rd place spot. Miller now with a good run moves into that spot. Austin O'Neill in that 110 machine looking out in front. He's got 3 lap cars already down. He'll see the 2 to go sign here in the first portion of our A main. Garrett Boyd, Tucker Halliday swapping that 6th place spot now with just 2 laps remaining. Austin O'Neill out front right now. We'll see the 1 to go sign here in the first portion of our A main. A little bit of a tap of the wall there as he'll work in the turns 3 and 4. Cross over the line, he'll take portion 1 of the night. Battle for the 3rd place spot once again. Casey Miller going to have it at the line. Anthony DeBarro gets 4th. Don't count out Billy Barrows in that 38 machine. He started to get close there near the end. We're going to have a battle here for the remaining 46 laps of this A main real soon. 5 minutes here for the drivers to make their adjustments. While they do that, we are going to move in and pay a few bills while we have this downtime. We'll be back here real quickly here on the Dirt Racing Network with the second portion of the Freedom 76. Stay tuned. So the changes have been made. 46 laps still to go here for our A main, as we get ready to go back. Green flag racing here real shortly. Once again, still Austin O'Neill, your leader. Josh Gerlach right behind him. We'll be starting from his outside. We saw the battle between Casey Miller, Anthony DeBarrow, and Billy Barrows heat up there right before the open red came out, before the break. So definitely got to keep an eye on those three. They're going to definitely put up a battle. Don't count out Josh Gerlach either. He started to catch that 110 machine of Austin O'Neill. We still have a lot of race to go, and only a few chances for these drivers to send it. They'll work through turns 3 and 4. It's Austin O'Neill. He'll pick up the pace out of turn 4, and we're back underway here in the Freedom 76. Right away the battle heats up. Drivers going through the corners, 2 by a lot. O'Neill keeps the lead. Josh Gerlach right behind him. Battle for the third place spot continues. Casey Miller currently holds down that spot, but Anthony DeBarrow up top trying to take it away from him. Down the back straightaway and into turns 3 and 4 they go. O'Neill now under pressure from Gerlach as they work down the front straightaway. Gerlach down low, O'Neill up high, keeping an eye on these top 2 cars. O'Neill gonna break a little bit away. Battle for the final podium spot as Miller still on the bottom. DeBarrow still on top. It looks like it's Casey Miller though. Casey Miller, your leader. That DeBarrow Sliders number 27 car up top though looks strong. Now Josh Gerlach gonna fall a little bit into the grips of them. 3-car battle for the position. All sorts of side-by-side action throughout this pack. DeBarrow into that third place spot once again. He's going to now chase down that 5 machine of Josh Gerlach. Gerlach in the 5 holding down that second place spot strong though. That 27 machine's going to have to try and pass a brick wall here. Gerlach staying strong with that second place spot. Austin O'Neill out front. Got about a third of a second on the field. Make that about 8/10 of a second on the field. Side-by-side battle for the second place spot. That 5 machine is under pressure. Here comes the 27 of DeBarrow. Slides on up. Gerlach turns right back down under him. Says, I don't think so. Slide job through 1 and 2. DeBarrow still is strong in the throttle. Gerlach falls back into the third place spot into the pressure of the 05 of Casey Miller. Miller up high in that 05. Keeps that 4th place spot. Battle still for the 4th place spot now. Sorry, 3rd place. Miller moves into it. Gerlach down low. Miller up high. It's the battle of the 5s as they work through turns 3 and 4. Miller, your 3rd place car, but Josh Gerlach once again goes to the inside and goes to work. Miller into the wall. Gets into it still. Gets out of it now. And Garrett Boyd going to pressure Josh Gerlach for the 4th place spot now. Here comes the 38 machine of Billy Barrows. Barrows looking to put Gerlach back about 5 positions in just 5 laps. It seems to be the race of 5s here for Josh Gerlach, and it's not the 5s he wants to see. Through 3 and 4, Barrows has that 5th place spot now, keeping an eye on our cars up front. Billy Barrows looking to challenge. The 21 machine of Garrett Boyd will ride on board with Barrows here. We can see the line he's taking through turns 1 and 2. Runs kind of that middle line. Not enough momentum to work past Boyd. As we'll go take a look at the battle. Up front a little bit further, on board with the left front machine of Josh Gerlach. Keeping an eye on the battle for the 4th place spot. Barros and Boyd battling it out side by side. Barros going to throw the slider through 1-2 here. Doesn't have it quite yet. Just about 28 laps to go here. Battle now for the for the 2nd place spot. Here comes Anthony DeBarrow. We got a car in the wall up high. He's going to be able to get it out of the wall. We stay green. DeBarrow uses that lap car to his advantage. About 3 seconds now is the gap out front. A little bit further back, we got some battling for position, but the battle now still heats up for that 2nd place spot. Lap car in the way, they split them 3 wide through turns 1 and 2. Neither of these two drivers looking to waver their talent and skill or their position. Anthony DeBarrow, Casey Miller battling it out for the 2nd place spot here. Miller up high, DeBarrow up high, Miller now going to turn to the inside of the 27 machine. He's going to look through turns 3 and 4 and send in the slide job for the 2nd place spot. He'll get into the wall. Yellow flag, we're under yellow. For the first time tonight, the caution will come out for the 45 machine of Jason LaViolette. To break up a pretty long green flag run there. We'll go back and see what happened to the 45 machine. Looks like just damage to that 45 machine. Gonna cost him, looks like a right front tire down. Oh, and he's gonna get into the wall there, and unfortunate end there to his night. We'll see if we can get a good view. Yep, you can see that tire down right there. So unfortunately for Jason LaViolette, his night comes to a little premature end. Unfortunately, not able to turn that car into the pits, gets into the wall, and brings out our first yellow of the night. Austin O'Neill still out front, setting the pace of the race. As it's O'Neill, DeBarrow, Miller, Boyd, Barros, and Halliday. The top 5. Sorry, the top 6. Lights out on the iRacing pace truck, getting ready to go back. Green flag racing here. About halfway still left to go here in the second portion of the A-Main. We're back underway racing here at Eldora. Drivers work down the back straightaway. Looking good. Everybody's clean and clear. Pressure up high. Garrett Boyd makes his way around. Or sorry, no, that's the lap car of Jason LaViolette. LaViolette back out onto the racing surface. Garrett Boyd, though, under pressure now from Billy Barros as they work down the back straightaway in the 3 and 4. Through 3 and 4, Barros and Boyd side by side. RACING. Through turns 1 and 2, it looks like it's going to be Barros as they work down the front straightaway. Austin O'Neill out front, currently your leader. Anthony DeBarrow in that second place spot. Casey Miller in third. Josh Gerlach makes his way to the pit lane. It's an unfortunate end for somebody that was challenging for the race lead at one point in the race. F5 machine just not looking good after dropping down the order. Austin O'Neill in that 11 machine, that one car looking strong up on that high line. Just taps that right rear on the wall. One of those very treacherous lines that you gotta run here at Eldora to be fast. A little bit of a gap starting to close between Anthony DeBarro and Casey Miller. We'll keep an eye on that. Miller gets into the wall through turns 3 and 4. As I said that, all commentators curse when you need one. Now Billy Barrow starting to move towards the back of Casey Miller, and he's bringing Garrett Boyd with him. Top 5 cars getting ready to go here. Boyd looking to the outside, Barrow's looking to the inside here. Differing lines here for our drivers. Now we will have a battle for the 3rd place spot because Casey Miller's got some pressure from Billy Barrows. Barrows makes his way to the back of that 05 machine momentarily. Now Miller going to open the gap back up. Barrows really at this point just kind of waiting for the mistake from Miller, I would assume. With just 13 laps to go, 12 at the line. Garrett Boyd goes up to the top, tries to get any sort of speed on that 38 machine, just not able to. Out front, the 110 car, Austin O'Neill, your race leader. Over the line with just 11 laps to go. The gap once again starts to get a little bit closer. Casey Miller starts to close in on Anthony DeBarro. Billy Barrows gets to the inside here, Casey Miller, and he's going to look low. Barrows looks to the inside, throws the slider, doesn't have the momentum, but he has the spot out of turn number 4. Billy Barrows looks low. Casey Miller high up top. Good with the speed and momentum, but once again, Barrows looks to the inside. Casey Miller holding down that 3rd place spot with all that he has. 8 laps to go here. Contact between Miller and Barrows. Barrows gonna go through. Miller gonna drop 2 positions all the way down the 5th. And he's gonna have pressure now from the 21 machine of Nick Cohan. Contact between Barrows and Miller since Barrows tumbling down the order. Since Miller tumbling down the order and Barrows up into 3rd. John Borst now challenging that car. Miller gonna go hard into the wall. He'll get it to the pit lane. That will be an end to the driver who is doing so well here this entire race. You hate to see it. As a battle is for the 5th place spot now between Nick Cohan, John Borst, and Tucker Halliday. Halliday gonna get that car sideways, and the caution flag will fly. It happened. We'll go back and take a look at what happened to the 86 JR of John Borst. He's battling with the 21 of Nick Cohan and the 16 machine of Tucker Halliday. Halliday slides up. A little bit of contact there with the 86 gets him sideways, and unfortunately just a little too sideways. Race control pulls out the yellow. And we're going to have pretty much a shootout here. 4 laps to go to determine a winner. Here for the Freedom 76. So O'Neill, DeBarro, Barrows, Boyd, Cohan, your top 5. Halliday, Gibu, Cole, and Borst, the top 9. Ace Bodenhammer, Jason LaViolet, Casey Miller, all laps down, as well as Travis Hess. Everybody else in the pits, 4 laps down. As we get ready to go back, green flag racing. 4 laps to go as they work into and onto the front straightaway. O'Neal, DeBarrow, Barrows brings them back to the green. They fan out and work down the back straightaway. Anthony DeBarrow gonna take a look here to the inside of Austin O'Neal. Slides up, doesn't have the spot. 2 laps to go. Popsicle sticks are in the air. DeBarrow looks like he may have only had 1 opportunity. Down the back straightaway they go. Gotta set him up perfectly through 3 and 4. He doesn't. Down the front straightaway, Austin O'Neal sees the white flag. DeBarrow now has Billy Barrows to deal with. Austin O'Neal out front, though, will work down the back straightaway. He has been perfect for 76 laps, and he's going to come out of turn number 4 and be a Freedom 76 winner. Austin O'Neal gets it done here at Eldora. Anthony DeBarrow brings home second. Billy Barrows brings it home in third. And a great finish to the Freedom 76 here tonight. Man, oh man. What a finish to our feature. And some fantastic racing tonight here at the PRO Freedom 76. Some burnouts here for Austin O'Neal. Get some donuts down. He'll bring it on to the front straightaway here. And we will look to get a word here with the driver of the 11 machine. Move him up on here. The driver out of Cactus Flats, Missouri, Austin O'Neal. Austin, can you got a copy?
I hear you.
Well, first off, congratulations, a Freedom 76 winner. How does it feel?
It feels pretty good. Outdoors always been one of my favorite tracks to go to. I was nervous after qualifying quick time to start fourth in the heat race and with the fresh free work, and actually it played out to my advantage, and I found the line before everybody else, and I just knew that I needed to set a good pace in the feature, and actually both of them, and just keep the car under me, and just don't make any mistakes, and my experience around here would pay off, and sure did.
6 laps, not something easy to get perfect each and every lap. How does it feel, though, to know that you can get those kind of laps done, and how good does it feel?
It feels good. I made mistakes, so I can't be too satisfied with it, but my shoulders definitely hurt. I'm gonna go relax after this one. It's almost like getting a workout from driving a real car. I feel like I get more exhausted and worn out on the sim with VRS direct drive wheels over a real sprint car, but it's definitely fun to be able to do that for 76 laps and just see the progression of the night transpire. I mean, we went out for the first race and it was super heavy, and it was all right, just be smooth and don't make any mistakes, to doing the same thing in the feature where you're about 3 inches off the wall.
Sponsors, one of the big parts of racing. Who do you need to thank for your win tonight?
Well, it's pretty cool to roll out here and get a win for everybody on this brand new car. A ton of people have been behind me for a long time. I can't thank AB Squared Inc. He's been with me forever, actually carries me. The Wangs and Dr. Mary J. They've been a partner for a long time. Bamber's Towing, Let's see, who else am I forgetting here? 7-Eleven Memorial Fund. Go check them out. Help the cause. And everybody else. That the Big Les Show. Check out Sassy on YouTube. Always in for a good time. And yeah, can't thank them enough for letting me do this.
And congratulations once again on your win tonight.
Thank you.
That was the driver out of Cactus Flats, Missouri, your winner on the night in the 11 machine, Austin O'Neill. We'll get to talk to the man that finished runner-up in that 27 machine. We'll pull him up here. Anthony, do you got a copy?
Yes, how you doing?
Oh, we're doing pretty well. How about yourself?
Good. I haven't won one of these deals in this series. I kind of feel like I'm at the point of where it's like the Dale Earnhardt, Mike Joy, where it's 20 years of trying, 20 years of frustration. I'm getting to that point, but we're getting close.
That kind of final restart, you kind of had a chance there, and you actually on the timing screen did have the lead momentarily. What do you think you needed there, just in those kind of final few laps?
Austin was just the props to him. He was lights out all night. I was just trying to learn what I could from him, but even mimicking his line, I was like a half a tenth to a tenth off every lap, and I was kind of working that 2/3 of the way up line. It was working well for me with my wing back, and I just said, you know what, like let me just like go in, like a modified slider line and just see if I could get like kind of force him to, maybe see his relative and maybe make a mistake, catch the wall or something. That's the only shot I really had, because like without him making a mistake, I really don't think trying to pass him low is going to work at all.
Our sponsor is a very big part of these kind of races. Who do you need to thank for your second place finish tonight?
Oh, well, thanks to you guys for broadcasting this tonight, and all the admins, John for this league, and Nick and Josh for all the work they put on behind the scenes. It's really a laid back league, and competitive, but at the same time we joke around, have fun, and not overly serious. So it's if anyone's watching this broadcast thinking about coming to run with us, they should definitely give us a shot.
Hey, congratulations on your second place finish tonight.
Thank you.
That was Anthony DeBarro, your second place finisher on the night. We will talk to the final podium finisher here, the driver of the 38 machine. We'll pull him up into the booth. Billy, you got a copy?
Hey, Zach,
I'm doing pretty well. Walk me through that kind of final restart there. You looked like you almost had a chance, but you had some pressure from behind. What were you kind of setting your sights on? Was it moving forward or just kind of holding on a podium?
Oh, definitely moving forward. I felt like I found a pretty good groove and had decent pace about halfway on, and had a nice battle with Casey there. I was trying to influence. It was a shame to see him get into the wall and be out of it. But after that, yeah, I was just trying to run down Ant and thought I was making some progress before that last caution. And right at the end there, I just didn't quite have enough for him to really put the pressure on. But man, that was a lot of fun.
Placing an event like this with some of these names can't be easy. Who do you need to thank for your finish tonight?
Oh, absolutely. I'm just proud of myself for being up here in general. It's my first podium in the sprint cars with these guys. I'm usually not quite up here. But yeah, I want to definitely thank Nick and John for putting this thing on and letting me be a part of it. And congratulations to Anthony and Austin for being class of the field tonight. And thank you, Zach, for covering the stream.
Well, we do appreciate it very much. Congratulations on your third place finish tonight.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
That was third place finisher on the night, Bill Barrows. We'll take a look here at the final results here of our A main tonight here for the PRO Freedom 76. Austin O'Neill picked up the win. Anthony DeBarro and Billy Barrows rounded out the podium. Garrett Boyd and Nick Cohan rounded out your top five. Tucker Halliday, Chris Gibbu, Job Borst, and Chad Cole, all cars on the lead lap. Ace Bodenhammer, Jason LaViolet, Casey Miller, Josh Gerlach, and Travis Hess rounded out the 14 cars here in the race. Once again, of course, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Congratulations goes out to Austin O'Neill and that entire crew for their win on the night. I want to remind you to keep your eyes on the Dirt Racing Network. Got a lot of things coming, so make sure to keep your eyes on the streams. Like some of the guys said, PRO, the Pretend Racing Online, always taking applications into the league, and they are a very, very good group of guys to race with. So make sure to check them out. For myself, Zach Krieger here at the Dirt Racing Network, Roger Wagner as well. Unfortunately, Roger had to cover another series, hence why I am filling in tonight. We want to thank you for tuning in tonight. Once again, congratulations to Austin O'Neill. Hope that you guys do keep your eyes on the Dirt Racing Network and all that.